Hi, and welcome to our video describing to you the functionality inside of Smile Rewards that has to do with adding a new dentist. So in this particular case, we've registered with Ben Franklin Dental, and there's three use cases here. Number one is I want to add a dentist that's in the same organization as I've been dealing with. So the purpose of that really is to be able to, for folks that have Dentrix Core, and they have multiple offices, potentially they exist in multiple office databases, and therefore they need to be joined up. So the application will do that. There's also adding a dentist inside the same location in the same office, and that's more notational purposes. And then there's the use case, of course, of adding, let's say I'm in Ben Franklin Dental and he's a general dentist, and I were to go over to another and they're an oral surgeon or in a different line of practice than Benjamin Franklin, or I switch offices, right? Or I switch dentists. So the ability exists inside the application to add a new dentist. And the way the application handles that, because of some of the other complexities, if you will, is that if you actually have a new dental organization, that's a separate profile. And the app will allow you to switch between profiles between dental organizations. So you essentially have two accounts in the application and with Solution One partners, and you're swapping back and forth. We'll demo both of those use cases. So first thing first, so we'll go to Settings, we'll go to My Dentist, and we'll click the button. So right now we're in Benjamin Franklin, and our dentist is Benjamin Franklin. So first thing first, we'll register with a new dentist inside the Benjamin Franklin organization. So the question pops up, are you adding inside Benjamin Franklin Dental or a new organization? We'll test both use cases, but for this demo, this part of the demo, we'll do Benjamin Franklin Dental. It'll display the other team members that are there. And we have team members George Washington, Andrew Jackson, and Teddy Roosevelt. And for purposes of this demo, we'll show you the RecordLink website. These are the team members that are listed over here in the RecordLink website, which has come from Dentrix, of fellow dentists that are at the same location, or in the same practice, I'm sorry. And we'll note that Andrew Jackson is in the Puyallup location, and that George Washington is in the Tacoma location, which is pretty much all we need for our use cases here. So back over to the app. For today, today's use case will show that we're going to add George Washington, and it says thank you for registering with George Washington. And if we open up the app, we'll now see that we have two dentists. We have George Washington, and we also have Benjamin Franklin. There's no picture on file for George Washington. And of note, you can go into each individual profile just to get some more information about your dentist. You can click on Benjamin Franklin, for example, and you'll see his profile photo, some contact information, where he's located, and the other team members that are at that site. So from here, we'll go ahead and navigate back to the dentist page and view our dentist again. And that little collapsible arrow. And then so now we'll go through the use case of registering with a new dentist. So we'll click the new Register a New Dentist button again. And this time we will say a new organization. Okay, so let's do the use case of, again, a new dentist. In this particular use case, we'll assume that Jimmy has moved from the Puyallup location, and he's now a patient of Ronald Reagan Dental up here in the corner, and the zip code that he's in now, his zip code, the dentist is in, is 85298, which is a zip code in the Phoenix Gilbert area. So with that, we'll bring up the mobile application, and we've selected, add a new dentist in a new organization. So Reagan 85298, we'll find the dentist, and there we have Ronald Reagan. So we'll click on Ronald Reagan and click. It says, of course, do you want to register for rewards with Ronald Reagan? The answer here is yes. And you're now registered with rewards for Ronald Reagan, the application now says. And we now have Benjamin Franklin Dental, earned reward 25, and we're now with Ronald Reagan Dental. Earned rewards, nothing yet, because the registration reward is pending. You will get another registration reward for registering with a new dentist. We can see that our dentist here, here includes dentist Ronald Reagan. We can click on Ronald Reagan and we can see him here. And no contact info other than what's is shown in here. And then we have the demo of registering a new patient. Oh, another thing worthy of mentioning was that there was a phone number change when we moved from Puyallup, Washington, which is where Benjamin Franklin Dental was, down here to Gilbert, Arizona, which where Ronald Reagan was, right? And that's shown over here and here. So what the application is doing in the background is it's attempting to make use of best match. So it also found that in the background that the email was still the same and the birthday matched what was on file with record link across both patients. So now what we have is an association for Jimmy Carter with two different organizations, and the ability to, or in the need to, show his rewards for either dental organization. Since he's moved to the Gilbert area, his rewards are going to start accumulating under Ronald Reagan Dental. Again, shown over here. And I'll give it a second, and we'll see that the new registration reward posts. Okay, now we waited a couple minutes, and a couple things are of note. Again, both profiles show here, and if you look here closely, right here, the $25 reward, registration reward is showing for Ronald Reagan Dental that I just received because I just registered with a new dental organization. And also of note, which is a handy feature, is that the rewards, I've been notified of the reward on my phone. So let's navigate there really quick, and you can see it says Jimmy Carter, an actual reward for $25 has been posted to your account, and you can click here. It'll open the application to the home page and show you your $25 reward. So with that, I think that's it for showing you the Change Dentist functionality and the ability to add a new dental organization both within a particular dentist, like here with Benjamin Franklin. We associated George Washington. Fortunately, George doesn't have a profile photo. And then Ronald Reagan Dental, and then a dentist here with Mr. Ronald Reagan. We could, for informational purposes, associate you with another dentist in Ronald Reagan Dental. And once Ronald Reagan Dental has been added, you can see that we now have choices within Ronald Reagan to add a dental. And we got William Clinton and Barack Obama, and we can add them here, of course. Oh, and we don't have a matching patient record in the William Clinton organization. That's definitely true. And Barack Obama, the same thing. Nobody in each one of those dental organizations just yet. So anyway, that's how that would happen. And with that, thanks very much for watching our video on associating and creating new dental organization, as well as associating yourself with a new dentist. And thanks very much.